Hello, this is Dr. Russ with a hoarse-voiced mini lesson on how to copy and paste formulas in Excel. So what we have here is a data set. We have 20 runners listed. We have the miles each runner ran on day 1 through day 5, and we want to get a weekly total. We already know that the most efficient way to do this is to get a formula. So let's go ahead and type our equal sign. We'll use the function, the sum function, by typing equals sum and an opening parenthesis to tell us what we want to sum. We'll select this range by placing the cursor into those cells and hit enter. We know we have a good formula. We've double checked it by clicking into the formula, placing our cursor up in the formula bar, and see that the correct range has been selected. So we know this is a good formula. Now we could just type this formula in again and again and type it each time for each of these 20 players, but we know that would be a waste of time and a failure to take advantage of the tool that Excel provides to us. So instead, let's copy and paste the formula. There are 4 ways to copy paste formulas. First off, we can click in the cell we want to copy. We can go up in the home ribbon here to our copy button and just select copy, or we can click on this little arrow, select copy. And we'll see that it is copied because we here see this hovering line drawn around it. So now it's copied, it's ready to be pasted, and we can simply click paste. Whoops, we select the cells we want to paste into, and we can click paste. And we can see here that we have the formula pasted in. You'll see that we lost our formatting on the bottom here. If we want to avoid losing that formatting, I'm going to undo. If we want to avoid losing that formatting, we can click this arrow by the paste and select this FX option. That'll just paste the formula for us without copying and pasting all that formatting. So that's one way. The second way, and notice our 4th way is going to be magic, so I'll show you that at the end. The second way is to right-click, just like you would in a Word document. So here we'll click on the cell of interest, we'll right-click and select copy and select the cells we want to paste into, right-click again and select paste. And again, which one should we select? Just select this FX one. That'll give you the formula. That's what you want to copy. And there it worked again. Now we have all of these cells copied. Notice one thing, by the way. Our formula up here said the sum C5 to G5. When we copy and paste it down, Excel changes the references as we go down the row. So now you can see here in row 16, the whole formula changed to work with row 16. And that's one of the beautiful functions of Excel that makes it so useful, is that it changes its reference as we go forward, allowing you to work with a large data set easily. So undoing, let's look at another way we can do this. Okay, there we go. Use Control C. This is the way I tend to use most often. I've gotten accustomed to it. We just click in the cell of interest. We'll use Control C. Now it's copied. See how that running ribbon is around it. And now we'll select the cells we want to copy it into, and we'll use Control V. When we do it this way, it is referential. It's very nice. We can see here that Excel switched down to row 17. But when we do the Control C, Control V, we do lose our formatting. And so let's look at one more magic way to do this. So here we have, let's click out of that again. I'm going to click in the cell of interest here, the cell with the formula we wrote. And now instead of doing any copy paste actively, I'm going to move my cursor. You can see it's got this white, as long as it's inside the cell, we have that white cross. Okay. And then when we move it over and hover over this little tiny box in the lower right corner, there it is. See how our cursor changed to this heavy, dark plus sign? If I double click right now, while this plus sign is showing, I'll double click. And you can see that it copied the whole thing down and lost the formatting. But that's fine. The formatting doesn't matter. So we'll go ahead and show you that again. It's a really nice, easy way to copy and paste within Excel. So you click in the cell of interest, move your cursor to that little tiny square in the lower right corner of the cell, and it turns into this heavy, not that arrow. That's not going to do it. Not the one with the arrows, not the white box, but this one right here. Double click, and it copies the formula down. So 4 ways to copy and paste in Excel.